Here we go. All right, we here. Welcome to Fireproof TV. My name is Moe McCoy.
Benji, you already know what it is.
Yeah. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm ready to drop this tea on them. Do we need to rewind it all back before everything started?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay, well, let's go back to September 9th, the day I was supposed to leave to go to Grand Rapids for two shows, documentary, and meeting with the family. So I left that day. I drove. I drove to Vegas, Denver, Omaha, Chicago, then Grand Rapids. Then I got booked in Chicago for a radio show. Shout out to my boy Steve, yeah, and King Zeus for hooking it up. Um, Man, we did a great interview. Spent the day. Me and DJ Nap went down. You know what I'm saying? Got some bonding time driving to Chicago and then getting on the podcast. It was really good to hear my bro DJ Nap do some more talking. You know what I'm saying? I like when he talked. Back in the day, he used to just keep it quiet. He used to keep it down. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Nap. And then we had the show with Hot Rod. Um, Shout out to Hot Rod. Um, Be Bout It and Gambit put on a good show. Pay show too. Pay and they got a thing called Wager Wire where you can do some gambling. They'll give you the money to gamble with, and then you gamble, you win, you keep the money, or if you lose, then they pay you for the show. You know what I'm saying? It's a really good system. I like it. It's something new, and I'm rocking with it. And they touring all over the country, so like we might have to tap in uh, with that. Yeah, for sure. But um, then we had the hip hop awards. You was supposed to meet me there, but you played hooky on me. Yeah, you slid
Never.
down on me.
Never.
Yeah,
I wanted to be there. I wanted to be there for you.
I know.
I did. Just
I know.
wasn't able to work that thing
We had to divide and conquer. Yeah,
Happens sometimes.
yeah, it does. Yeah, you got to be able to. If you're a couple, you're supposed to be able to divide and conquer. You got to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because there's some things you got to do at the same time.
Especially if you bosses, two bosses come
Hmm.
together. So
Yep.
balance is definitely, a factor.
Yeah. Yep. While I was in Michigan, I was real productive. I did three different documentaries. I did a Tesla documentary on the road to Michigan. Then I switched gears. I did the Grand Rapids documentary. I interviewed over 20 people in that thing.
Mm.
That's a 2 hour documentary. It's coming soon. It's just taking longer than I thought because so many people was on it, and I wanted to be interesting all the way through. You know what I'm saying? So then I did a family documentary. I interviewed my mom, my pops, all my kids, some of my cousins. You know what I mean? It was real cool to sit down and learn that. Oh, my auntie, got my auntie too,
Shout out
and
to Auntie.
and I got my uncle. My uncle, yeah, that I did that in Atlanta. But yeah, yeah. So after the hip hop awards, I stayed a couple days and then drove down all the way down to Memphis.
Chicago. What did you do to Chicago?
Yeah, I already said that.
Chicago.
Yeah, so I went to Memphis and I picked you up at the airport. And that's when we got we no more divide and conquer. We came together.
Boom.
You stated to me you wasn't playing with me. You know what I'm saying? And I stated to you, I wasn't playing with you.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm finna marry you. I'm like, no, I'm gonna marry you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, she thought I was playing. Yeah. But anyway,
A little bit.
we had a show. We had a show. Shout out to KG. Brought us out. Did a show at the
Memphis.
club. And they showed us love in the club. And it was a nice time. Great artists that were performing. And Memphis definitely got that sound. And yeah, I'm rocking with Memphis. You
Oh
did.
yeah.
Hmm.
Big Memphis. The
Somebody
main.
need to give me a label deal because I just put everybody on.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we could do things like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We'll see. But yeah, but it was a great show. Gangster Twin came through. Y'all did what the mouth do. That it was
What the mouth
live.
do.
It was live.
Hey.
Yeah, I had a good time on that. And
Then we performed Party to the Sun Come Up and
yeah.
Boss. I think we did like 4 songs in KB's establishment. And we
Hmm.
met lots of great artists, like Tree Ella. Of course, I
Oh
was
yeah,
definitely working with
Triella.
her. She was one of
Shout
the best
shout out to
artists.
her.
Tree Ella.
Yeah.
Shout out to Felicia, who always come, hype man, the background dancer, whatever you need. Team ain't grown yet, shows up. Shout out to Keita, who came through. Also met another great artist, Lauren Badass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she's really cool. And then Ree came out as well.
Yeah, Rick came and rocked that thing.
So
Hmm.
she came out. It was over with. So definitely enjoyed ourselves. And then we had free food. We had the bomb ass
Ooh, barbecue.
man barbecue.
Yeah.
Shout out to, was it Memphis
Gator.
Barbecue?
Yeah, shout out to Gator. Man,
Gator.
Gator. He sung that song, blew us
Oh
away.
my
He like,
gosh.
yeah, we got one more performer. And then he got up there and he sung from his heart. And
Yep.
that it was live. We got that on Fireproof TV
Yes,
too.
lots of talent.
Yeah, yeah. He did
Yep.
his thing. And then he gave us some food, you know what I mean?
Man.
And we just kicked it in Memphis. And then the next day we went to Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah, yeah. So we
Yep.
had a show down there.
Yep.
We pulled up in Big Tupelo,
Up.
Mississippi. Yep, yep. Shout out to my family out there. We did. I ain't get to connect with none of my family, but did meet some new people um, through Benji. You know what I'm saying? Who did we meet?
We met JW Love, the number one DJ in the area,
Ooh,
taking care of you. And we also met up with Greg Paparazzo, who
yeah.
is the promoter for that particular city. He represents Memphis, the SEM awards, all that. So this was my third time being invited and brought to Mississippi. This time they were in a new establishment, leveling up. There was no parking. There was a birthday party there. Of course, we were the only entertainers in the building. When we come, it's us. We
Hmm.
don't do no showcases, and we are the show. And so they just showed us nothing but love and respect. Had our table there, our bottle of choice as usual. We got a great radio interview with these guys, and what the
Hmm.
special part about it was this was their last show,
Yeah,
period.
man.
And they had been, having this show for many, many years, and they chose me to come and end it out with a bang, the grand finale for their actual show on air. They're leveling up and they have a new platform and they go in a new direction. But it was awesome. We did about 6 songs in there and met a lot of great people in there as well.
Yep, yep. So Mississippi was lit. Then we left Mississippi and went to Atlanta. Atlanta was a vibe. We even think about moving to Atlanta. That's how much of a
You've
vibe it
already lived
was.
there. Like he's
Yeah, we
lived
both
there.
lived there
I've lived
before.
there 3 times.
Yeah.
Can't
But
deny.
just our connections now is just a whole nother
Yeah.
level. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we connected to with my boy Cassius Clay. Shout out to Certified. You did. And we heard some new music. We did a documentary with him, and he gave us a beat. You know what I'm saying? So like we finna lace that thing. I
Yep. Stay
just
tuned.
know we
Stay
going
tuned.
crazy.
You're gonna feel it.
We not gonna play with it. We gonna stay with it.
That's it right there. He gave
Yeah.
me a little bit of critiquing on my music, which was great. You know what I'm saying? And I just learned a lot from listening to his documentary and all the people that he's worked with. It's just amazing, top tier.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So the next day, y'all, we put up on my uncle David, and then I got him in the documentary. You know what I'm saying? Did an interview. She got to see how wild my family is. You dig? My uncle David is wild. Yep, yep. That's uh, my granddad's oldest living son. Rest in peace, my granddad, Mr. G. Man, he did. He was the coolest man I know.
And
Yeah,
he is.
yeah, still is. Yeah. But he showed us hospitality, and then I took Benji to my dad's house and introduced him to my other parents.
And that's when it got
Yeah,
real.
it got real. Then I said, so we sitting on the couch, and I'm looking at Benji, I'm looking at my dad, and I say, "Hey, Dad, will you marry me and Benji?" He like, "Yeah." I like bet. I'm like, I told you I wasn't playing with you, Benji. So I was just thinking something small. We both was. She said, just something small. We don't want to involve a lot of people. So we ain't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? We ain't tell nobody but my dad. My dad told his wife, my mom Wendy, and they called my brother Joshua. And my brother Joshua was like, "Why you ain't tell me?" He was mad. "Why you ain't tell me? Why you ain't tell me?" I said, "I'm telling you now." So he prepared a beautiful dinner. Um, his backyard got a lake in it. His beautiful house. He invited us over, and he set up candles
All
and
to the point.
chairs and the easel for my dad. He had the music, the vibes going.
And it was nighttime, so
Ooh,
the candles
yeah,
was lit. But and they
it
live
was.
on the lake, so it was right on the lake. And it was really romantic. The music was already playing. His brother's a chef. They had cake, pearls on the cake, with nobody even expecting all that.
Yeah,
So
we was just trying to do something small, but it was small and elegant
special, very
and
special.
special. My dad, said all the things that the preacher supposed to say, and then we did our own
Vows.
vows, and yeah, you wanna let them hear our vows?
No, not
No,
yet. We'll
okay,
let them see the
yeah,
movie.
yeah, because we did film it, we filmed everything too. So you're looking at Mr. and Mrs. McCoy. You did. We did it. We the main thing was just getting right before God because we knew we was gonna be together. So the next thing is we can't shack up. We can't do. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to do all that. We're trying to be right before God because the Bible says, "He that findeth the wife findeth the good thing and obtaineth favor from the Lord." So uh, God, I'm here for that favor.
For real, run
Bring
it
it
up.
on.
Run it up.
Run it up with the
Run it up.
favor.
Run it
You
up.
know what I'm saying? So went ahead and made that thing right. You know what I'm saying? And she knew I wasn't bluffing, and I knew she wasn't bluffing because we
I don't
both
even have
said
none
I
to
do.
wear, y'all. I really thought he was talking stuff. So I got married in a fireproof dress. And that's the tea.
Yeah, I thought it was sexy. Yeah, we did it. We but we didn't. We just wanted to keep it private. But now everybody can know. So you know what I'm saying. Put your questions and answers in the chat, or congratulations, or you mad about it. Put it either way. Yeah, this is my wife. It is.
And this is my husband.
Yep,
We are
we locked in.
locked
Yep, yep. So
in. And no weapon
yeah,
formed against us shall prosper.
real talk.
We close our circle.
Hmm. Then we went down to um, oh yeah, we met with my boy Drizzle Dollar that night, and he was filming Atlanta Avenue, and we freshly married, and he filming and stuff. And like my boy Moe, you know what I'm saying? We locked in. He was like, "Yeah, I want y'all both in the scene, you and your wife." So we did a scene where we got jugged. Jugged is basically robbing somebody without a gun. You know what I'm saying? You've been jugged before. We all been jugged. I would say a few people jug me more than just on the show. No more jugging, y'all. No, but my character was bringing some dope to Atlanta Avenue, and they don't do dope in Atlanta Avenue. They do Wawa Baba runts. You know what I'm saying? The weed is good. Dope, nope. You know what I'm saying?
No white stuff.
Yep. So
I don't want that white stuff.
yep. So they judged me for it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Y'all can watch it on Atlanta Avenue. It's doing
Episode
numbers.
2.
Yep. Episode
And then
two.
last year they did like over 100
100
episodes.
episodes. Then you got Nunu movie on Tubi. Make sure you watch that. You know what I mean? I helped them get
Atlanta
that on
Avenue is,
Tubi.
is jumping off right now.
Yeah.
They I think it was day 2. They had or day 3. They had like 14,000 views already.
Oh yeah.
So it's like they've gained their fans, and it was just really awesome. And I was honored to be a part of. There go boy,
The
there go
good
boy,
boy. The
there go
good
boy,
boy. The
there go
good
boy.
boy.
Right.
They call him Boy Jenkins. Boy Jenkins. Hey. Yep. Shout out to Atlanta Avenue. Shout out to Drizzle Dollar. Yeah, the whole team. You did. And yeah, so after that, I had to go to Florida and graduate. And I graduate at the top of my class. Salutatorian. Yeah, yep. So
Tell them what the
got my master.
salutatorian is.
A salutatorian is like the second highest grade average in the school. You know what I'm saying? I was trying for the first, but I got a B in there somewhere, and I'm still mad about it. But yeah, but it was cool to be honored. You know what I'm saying, for my grades this time. You know, when I got my bachelor's, I kind of slid through that thing, but when I got my master's, I put my foot down. I wasn't playing with it.
He
I
knew what
want,
about his work.
yeah.
Early mornings, late nights. That first thing he
Hmm.
didn't know, he woke up early just to make sure he was doing his homework
Yeah,
before he started his day. So I'm really proud of you.
yeah. Thank you,
Oh.
baby. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yep. So y'all got a lot of tea to sip on. To sip on. Yeah. Any last things you want to? Oh yeah, we got songs.
Let's talk about some other things that's come about. We've been casted in books and other films over the
Hmm.
last week or so. I think there's like 3 or 4 other movies that we have been casted for as actors and actresses. We want to talk about that. You want to talk about that right quick? Some of the ones.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got Pushback coming up. It's a movie by my boy Derek Webster. I don't know if y'all remember, but we did it. We did it that movie before, but it just didn't work out. But now we're coming back to make sure we do it right, and we filming it in Houston, Texas. So be ready for that at the top of the year. Um, and then we in November we got another movie that we doing. It's a romantic comedy. I'm gonna say less about that because it's only 8 people in that movie, and we ain't doing no casting. It's gonna be uh, um, what I'm saying, a great movie. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Trayvon is the director of photography on each of these films, and it's gonna be lit. Me and Trayvon is not gonna play with it. Plus, we're gonna have Benji as script supervisor, aka running things on the set. You did.
A little
So
bit of experience.
yeah, you know what you're doing.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I
So,
want to say send a shout out also to another person who I've become a partner with. We
Mm.
got together. We're getting ready to do film. It's called. His name is Curtis Thomas, and it's called A Fight for the Hood, the zombie movie, which will be coming out next year. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I love zombie movies, so I can't wait. It's fun. The makeup and stuff that goes into it, it's gonna be lit. And then just be, oh, it's fun. I like to go crazy. Hmm. Yeah, I don't play when it comes. Let me quit. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No,
So then we got Ain't Grown Yet.
ain't grown yet.
Yeah,
Ain't grown
that
yet.
movie's gonna slap. So we got a horror, we got a romance,
Romance,
we got a drama,
drama.
and we got an action film coming up in the next fourth.
4 to 6 months.
Yeah,
four
yeah.
to six months. And
It's
Ain't
gonna go
Grown Yet
down.
will be filmed. For those who don't know, the location is Memphis, Tennessee. We're still casting for Volume 2 on the soundtrack. And we're also casting for extras. I'll give you guys details. It's going to be a little bit closer to the filming date, which will be at the end of the school year. We will be in Memphis. We will be in the city of Memphis for about 9 to 10 days filming Ain't Grown Yet. So stay tuned for all the details. We're working on a website right now so that we can keep you guys updated when you guys can get on there anytime you want to and see what we got going on.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Mm-hmm.
we got a new podcast coming up pretty soon. I'll tell you more about that later. And then documentaries. The Long Beach documentary just dropped on the channel. Make sure you check that out. We got the Grand Rapids one coming up. The Tesla documentary coming out next Friday. And then this Christmas, Ho 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 is dropping on the channel.
You talking about sexy.
Yeah,
Ooh, you
so
rocked that Santa outfit.
you was in that Miss
Yeah, you
Claus,
put the
baby.
belt on and wrapped it around.
Ooh.
You had me up there riding on the
Mm,
reindeer.
mm,
Loved
mm.
it. So you got to stay tuned for that phenomenal video that's going to be coming out. It's single by Moe McCoy featuring me as a
Yeah,
model in this video. Also, we have a video coming out this week called
yeah,
Proof, which
true.
we skipped over that. We filmed that when we was in Memphis as well with Christopher Lark. Everybody know about
Shout out to
Chris Lark.
Christopher Lark.
Lark
Yeah.
Productions in Memphis. He's been shooting for a long time, videos for most local rappers in Memphis and many others, majors. Also, he has a movie and a series and all type of
Yeah.
stuff that he's put out and that he's working on that he's bringing to Memphis, and I think it's awesome to see people from Memphis that's been doing this a long time just finally getting what they deserve. So shout out to Chris Lark.
Hmm.
We also have a single that we're dropping tomorrow coming out featuring Moe McCoy. It's Benji featuring Moe McCoy and
Hmm.
Misty Gradney from South Carolina. Me and Misty worked on this song a couple years back, and I never did anything with it. And then Mo came along and he's like, let's do something with this. I'm like, I was going to do something with it anyway. So we
Hmm.
got with Reginald Sutton, and he's like, we need to update the beat. So we're releasing it tomorrow. We'll be doing a video for it next week, and it is called Business and Pleasure.
Yep, yep. And it's gonna be dope.
Dope.
And we're gonna do the video. So and then I got nine. Oh, what? I got about six more videos to shoot for my album motivation, and we try to keep y'all up on everything, but we put in work. You know what I mean? So
Mhm. Oh, and for those of you who don't be looking at our swab pictures, our swagged out, don't be looking at the ring fingers because at the end of the day, we got married on some spiritual stuff. It wasn't about material. It wasn't about a diamond. If that is the reason why you're not able to get married because you don't have your ring, you want it to be perfect. You want the right dress, the right location. You blocking your blessings. You missing your blessings. You know what I'm saying? Once
yeah,
you realize God speaks to you and He's like, you can no longer live this lifestyle. You should be willing to go do what you got to do right then and there. So we came up with an agreement because I didn't want to be looked at as a materialistic wife.
hmm,
So we decided to do something different. So we're gonna get matching tattoos and matching necklaces, and that's good. We ain't gotta be we the trendsetters. We're not followers. So we
Real
got to
tough.
see our fingers, and we said, well, they married, but they ain't got no ring on because we didn't want one on. We're not trying to be like everybody else.
Facts.
Love don't cost a thing.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we out of here, y'all. It was good to come on here and just spill it all out because I know y'all don't be knowing what the hell we doing, but yeah, we did it. We got married and we you're
No
looking at
boys.
Mr. and Mrs. McCoy. You did.
And that is the tea
Mhm.
of the day.
Sip, sip, y'all.
That's what we about to
Thanks for
do.
watching.
Still a rose time, babies.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
it's goodbye.
Peace, love, and blessings.
Peace.